Jesse Hines taps in here. There are positives and negatives in everything. Take, for example, this recent SEC assault on crypto. Negative, all of it. But the positive, here we go. The positive is that Ripple has had a 3-year head start on everyone else towards a resolution. Even XRP haters are going to start hoping and praying that Ripple wins. The destiny of many of these actions will lie in the Ripple defense. If there is one company in this space that I would want to have the first shot at making case law, it's Ripple. Absolutely. Absolutely. And this is going to give us a head start before the whole rest of the space. And like Crypto Bull says right here, the SEC versus Ripple lawsuit will come to an end anytime now. First, we have the XRP will be regulated. 2, all exchanges will relist XRP. Well, we'll see. Some may. Maybe all of them will bring it back online. I'm sure that they would love to. If it's the first cryptocurrency with regulatory clarity, I'm sure they would love to. And many exchanges outside of the US have kept XRP this whole time. 3, banks and big corporations will start to use XRP. Well, we already know. Partners like Bank of America are waiting for the SEC lawsuit to conclude so that they can use XRP for a, quote, competitive advantage. 4, Ripple will go public and trading at the stock exchange, and that's going to just be massive catalyst, massive deals underway. And we have a company in Ripple that continues to make deals, and their partners continue to make deals. It's interesting. Every one of Ripple's partners is making deals. They're making acquisitions right now. Wrath of Kahneman shares this one with us. Hope to understand the plumbing here. RippleNet user Al Fardan Exchange just expanded its digital wallet offering 70 in 35 countries in Africa and Asia. Among the new supported wallets are a number of Ripple users. Egypt is highlighted, and digital wallet users in Egypt will now be able to receive transactions through a number of mobile wallets. Note that 3 of Ripple partners are included: CIB, QNB, and NBE. Though it isn't clear, these mobile wallets utilize RippleNet. Okay, among these wallets outside of Egypt, and remember, Central Bank of Egypt is one of the banks that Ripple has been working with, right? The Bank of Egypt. Al Fardan Exchange has added Ripple partners Gcash and Bcash. Also, MTN Mobile Money, which I have suspicions about, they at least work with Flutterwave, but can't confirm Ripple. So, none of this involves XRP. Some Ripple partners are involved. Al Fardan Exchange is trying to become a hub, though, so it is potentially significant they are a Ripple partner given their broadening connections. Okay? So, fantastic work by Wrath of Kahneman. And what I love about Wrath is he's not into the hype. He sticks to the facts. You know, he doesn't say, oh, this confirms that they're using XRP, right? He's talking about these are Ripple partners, right? And this exchange is firing up, basically more corridors firing up here in Africa and Asia, 35 countries. And we have a RippleNet user, Al Fardan Exchange, expanding those digital wallet offerings. And like I said, you just look and you see that even if they haven't accumulated bags of XRP that we know of, right? If they're not an ODL client, if they're not using on-demand liquidity XRP yet, right? We continue to see that Ripple partners are making moves, big time investments, and big time growth and adoption. And we continue to see that more and more on-demand liquidity corridors are firing up. We just saw in the markets report that we now have 40 markets that on-demand liquidity is now available. So a lot of this on-demand liquidity is now just becoming available for these RippleNet partners. And then we got the direct word from members at Ripple saying that Ripple does not want to sell as much XRP as their on-demand liquidity customers want. Let me repeat that. Ripple does not want to give up or sell as much XRP as their on-demand liquidity customers want. So even though we have many RippleNet clients that are not using XRP yet, we got the report that 60% of RippleNet transactions are happening on-demand liquidity XRP. And then we got confirmation from Neil Hartner at Ripple working on ODL that yes, Ripple does not want to give up or sell as much XRP as their on-demand liquidity customers want. So what did Ripple do? They tucked away $2.1 billion back into escrow in Q4. Remember, they get released $3 billion every quarter, so they tuck back $2.1 billion, 2/3 of that XRP that they get released for free. they decided to reinvest that back into the escrow, lock it back up for 55 months, while they went on a buying spree, giving up $8 billion worth of US dollars trading for XRP so that they could turn around and funnel that XRP. $9 billion worth of XRP sold to their on-demand liquidity partners in 2022. Massive, massive year for on-demand liquidity growth, and massive growth and success that we're seeing with Ripple partners. Even though they haven't confirmed to be using ODL XRP yet, I just find it interesting, right? Warren Buffett doubling down on his investment in Bank of America, right? We see this partner, right, expanding their wallets to 35 corridors where we see ODL fired up as well. Africa, Asia, South America, fire up the corridors, flip the switch. And as soon as you get clarity there, as soon as you can flip that switch, it allows every bank and financial institution, it means that every bank and financial institution within that region, within that corridor, has the thumbs up. Now, the two kickers that I really loved to see last year was France and Sweden. The France and Sweden ODL corridors tell me that we have the green light in the Eurozone, and it's just a matter of those dominoes dropping. It's just a matter of the first bank and financial institution within those countries to fire up the corridor and say, yes, we're going to start settling on on-demand liquidity XRP. We now see and know that 60% of RippleNet transactions are going through on-demand liquidity XRP. So that's fantastic update from Ripple for us. I am your host, Zach Rector. I really appreciate all of the love and support. If you want to support the channel, just remember that you can start by smashing that thumbs up for me, sharing this content far and wide, and everything else is at my website.